Okay, hi guys. I believe you already have your copy of for sample problems for your qualifying exams. So we will be having a several parts tutorial video to assist you in studying for your qualifying exams. So to start with solve problem 1, we will be studying adjusting entries. So the Covidita Corona illustrators presented the following information pertaining to accounts that will need adjustments for its, take note, November 30, it's a fiscal year, November 30, 2020, fiscal or calendar year, it's crucial when we count or as to how many, say, expenses were already incurred or how much revenues were already earned. So here, our year end is in November 30. So please take note of that. For problem A, on October 1, 2020, Covidita Corona illustrators paid 10,800 for 6 months insurance premium. On October 1, we paid insurance premium that is good for 6 months. So problem A is an example of a prepaid expense. Prepaid expenses are expenses, as the name suggests, that are already paid but not yet incurred or used up. So when we pay for an item, we can either record it as an asset or as an expense. At year end, we have to identify how much of the asset is still unexpired, or say if we opt to record it as an expense, how much of the expense is already expired and vice versa. So if that portion is not yet expired, therefore it's an asset and it should go to our balance sheet. And the portion that has already expired is an expense that must be shown in the income statement. So take note, we are studying adjusting entries, and for every adjusting entry that we are making, it contains or includes one balance sheet account and one income statement account. Again, adjusting entries includes one balance sheet account and one income statement account. So how do we record prepaid expenses? So for example, we paid 10,800. So that means 1,800 applies for October, November, December, up to March. 1,800 for 6 months. Our year end is November 30. So that means October, November form parts of year 1, while December is the start of year 2. Okay. So when we record expenses, we have two options. You can use the asset method or the expense method. When we say asset method, you record the payment under an asset account. So in this case, we will be using prepaid insurance. When you say you use expense method, that means your payment was charged to an expense account. So in this case, it's an insurance expense. So under asset method, the 10,800 is all charged to an asset account. Under the expense method, the whole 10,800 is charged under an insurance expense account. Okay. So remember, at the end of the year, we have to identify if we record an asset, we have to take out the portion that is expired and record it as an expense, the expired portion. So if we record it as an expense, we have to take out the unexpired portion and have to transfer it to our balance sheet. Okay, clear? So in our example, October, November, this time already lapsed. So that means 1,800 plus 1,800, 3,600 is already expired, while here 1, 2, 3, 4, 7,200 is not yet expired. So the expired portion, again, it's an expense. The asset portion, the unexpired portion is an asset. Okay, I keep on repeating these terminologies so it's easy for you to remember the concept. So going back to our example, so prepaid insurance. So again, if we are to make an adjusting entry, we have to set up. So if we use the asset method, we have to set up the expired portion. So we have to come up with an expense account, which is the insurance expense. And we have to record for as expense method, we have to set up the asset portion or the unexpired portion. So again, for asset method, we record all the payments into an asset account. We have to transfer from this asset account the expired portion. And if we choose the expense method, we will be transferring the expired portion here, the unexpired portion rather, into this asset account, which is the prepaid insurance. So under asset method, 10,800 is the total payment, but only 3,600 was expired. So we have to transfer this to our insurance account, which is also 3,600. That's under asset method, the expired portion is our adjustment. Under expense method, 7,200 is not yet expired. Okay, insurance expenses are expired, so 7,200 not yet expired. We have to deduct the unexpired portion, and we have to record it here under an asset account. Okay, so at the end of the year, as you can see, prepaid insurance under asset method is 7,200. Insurance expense is 3,600. Under expense method, insurance expense is 3,600, 7,200. In short, this prepaid insurance account, whether you use the asset method or the the expense method, you will still get the same 7,200. Likewise, your insurance expense account under expense method, the net amount is 3,600. Under asset method, the net amount is also 3,600. That's the effect of adjusting entries. Okay, so to wrap up, under asset method, our adjusting entry as solution to our problem A is debit insurance expense 7,200, credit insurance expense, prepaid insurance 7,200. So the amount of the adjustment is the expired portion. Asset method, we take out the expired portion. And if we use the expense method, it's debit 3,600 prepaid insurance and credit insurance expense 3,600. So if we use the expense method, we take out the unexpired portion. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for other parts of our video tutorial.